Hi there, we are back. Welcome everybody on our wonderful silver golden spaceship from the universe. Hello Earth beings. So I'm really joyful that we are back again, as I was several weeks in hospital and rehab, but I feel excellent. I feel brilliant. I feel renewed. I feel like spring itself.
I have to say, it's really, really nice to have you back, Annagreta. It's so nice. I can see your vibrance. It's just glowing out of you. It's really nice. You're like buzzing. You're like a spaceship into itself.
I'm a spaceship.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So whom do we have as guests? We have Mother Mary. We have good old Jesus.
Is he that old, do you think?
Older than you and me, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's at least 2,000 years old.
Yeah.
And you are 40-year-old man now.
I thought the time didn't exist.
10 is 40. 10 is 40.
What does that mean, actually? What does that mean? I've never understood that.
If we laugh about somebody, we make beep, 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 beep. It's like,
but like stroking my finger. It's actually a loving thing, I think. Oh, it's nice.
In Germany, not as.
And our last guest?
Yeah. Yes. Our special guest for the first time is, I guess, the moon. I don't know if it is the moon himself or an ambassador of the moon, but it's a lunatic energy. So you made a nice animation. So, yeah.
Nice. Oh, I can feel the energy. Oh, it's so powerful. Ooh. Oh, it is full moon today, so I can feel it.
It's full moon, and it is the last super moon this year. So today we have again a super moon, which is super close to the Earth and so very, very strong. So you all should feel it. And he can say something about that himself, I think.
Yeah, I've been so energized lately, and I had to go have a swim just to balance out all my energy. So it was pretty crazy today.
You are always full of energy.
Yes.
I'm sure you see all those motivation videos on YouTube. I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I'm strong. I'm full of energy.
I don't need that because I'm living and breathing it, so I don't need it.
You have 5,000 volts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So shall we hear if our guests wants to say something? No, yes. Please let me see who is on the show. Can you see that?
What?
Who is on the show? Can you see that?
Oh, who is actually
Harald?
Yeah. Harald was the first person to say something in the chat. Jutta is there, Dennis is there, Susan, Kirsty, Lorraine, Anu, Francine,
hi,
Leah, Fermos, Marianne, Dennis, Lydia, Kristen again, Lydia, yeah, great, awesome.
I love you.
But that's just a few people on the chat. Obviously, there's more people watching and just being a bit quiet and a bit reserved and not typing too much. More interested in what you have to say, Annagreta.
You're supposed to listen and not to chat all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But after all, I read all your chats.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. When the show is over, oh, Leah said that. Oh, Kirsty said that. Oh, Lauren said that. Okay.
Yeah, Annagreta loves all your chats.
I love
She's like sucking it up like, oh. Me too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always communion. Also, this show is public, so nobody shall feel excluded who watches it later.
That's
because
true.
it's on the other part of the world.
Yes.
You know, there's no time existing. The spirits told me these vibrations, they are made so that everybody is connected with the whole group as soon as he watches it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's how this is.
Okay. Yeah. That's how it works.
Do we do too much blah, blah? Okay, we have some spirits here. Do they want to say yes? They want to start immediately? Yes. Okay, it's Jesus. Okay, yes.
Okay, Jesus. Roger.
Jesus. I hope I bring it through. I'm very excited. I hope I can make it. I have stage fiber. Always.
Wait. I have something to help you. My vacuum cleaner. I was just sucking up all the nervousness, and now you're good to go.
I made beach waves today.
Yeah.
From YouTube influencer. You ruined them right now. Okay.
Oops. I think you look stunning, Annagreta. Especially after this,
Okay. Okay, good. If Lorraine was here, I would look stunning. Kidding. Okay. For those who see the show at first time, I'm take a few breaths and then Jesus comes through. Okay.
Yeah, and we normally don't look like this. We normally look pretty normal.
Okay.
Not really. No.
We look normal, but we are not normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this doesn't look very normal.
I am the one you call Jesus. And I welcome you all in this show. I know what it means to create such a show and put on a silly thing on the head and feel excited if this all is real and if the real Jesus is coming through, if the real Jesus can speak through a human body to all those folks. You just might have a feeling, and the feeling is the instrument through that you can connect with us. So this whole earth was created via a feeling, via emotions, via a joyful vision of how this might look like, this earth. Now that all is installed and we have this planet and several generations by generations, culture by culture went over this place. We still have this joyful vision and we still want to improve it. So there is a creator behind what you are experiencing. This is a kind of a council. We created this as a council. And indeed, while you are doing your little steps over the earth and do your jobs, do your holidays, to your hobbies, to do sports, whatever you do. For us, you are like little puppets on a screen, like a dollhouse, so to speak. While you're doing all your things and trying to connect a little bit and sending signals, we are behind the curtains and still watching you and still caring for you. Why this vision that we once had, the goddesses had, to create this planet with living people on it? Excuse me, the medium lost me just for a second. So this is also a device with sometimes interferences, same as when you do Skype sessions and sometimes you get interrupted. So I start from my sentence again. So while we were creating our vision with all those little people around this planet who are sparkles of God, who are forms of God, we are still caring for you. We are sitting behind this little ball, and we do have councils like that. When we see your planet is in danger or some lower energy vibrations seem to take over, or some ego-minded creatures make some secret plans that are not in your best interest, then we sit together and see what we can do. We are literally sitting together and scratching our heads and see, oh my goodness, there is a country coming close to a next world war. So we do, if enough people pray, interfere a little bit. So also we do have our secrets, so your little brains are not made for everything, but what we can show you, we show you and we tell you. So now we are here. I brought my Earth Mother with me, who was once the person who gave me life, who is now a huge soul energy as well. And this time we brought the moon, because in this year you had a lot of speeches around the moon and supermoon and blood moon, and all its energy towards the earth. So we have today this council, but all in all, we have way more councils and way more entities who take place there, like the Arcturians, the Syrians, the Pleiadians, and many other species that you got a glimpse of in your realities, but that might get introduced to you sooner or later. My beloved beings, every time we talk to each other or I talk to you, I am activating some sleeping parts in you, but that are related to a higher cosmic Christ energy. As you are all part of God, and as you are all part of Christ consciousness, it is easy to access you. It is easy to awake you. Those who are listening right now are already in communion with me. Some need to see a show, some need to listen to a channeling of Louise Spalding, for example, or other mediums. And then they have a warm feeling, a feeling of recollection, or a feeling of being uplifted. And why is that? Because some sleeping parts in you are waiting for this call, for this kind of energy, for this kind of connection. That is why we say we are all one. We awake that part in you that is the same, that we exist of. You are brave, my beloved beings. I remember very well what it means to be alive on this planet. Many of you didn't want to come. Many of you knew before what it would cost you to incarnate again. Many of you knew before they incarnated how much damage they are going to accept. Just because here are so many low frequencies and you come from higher frequencies. That does not mean that you are any better than all the other people who are incarnated and forgot a lot who they really are. It just means you are a little bit longer on the walk. My dears, I said it already and I say it again. You are so precious to me. You are so precious to me. You came into this world to help me healing the planet. And you know it. If you listen deep into your soul, you remember that you incarnated to help me heal the planet. I knew you would be easy to inflame, as you were born with a longing for the divine. It's deep in your soul, this longing for the divine. And that is why we can connect so easily and so joyful. I'm glad that we can go on with this show. The medium is always scolding me because she thinks this is not specific enough what I'm talking about. But what I'm sending to you is the energetical transformation. That's enough for today. We will have more shows, and I promise I'm going to be more specific. My dear beings, this is it for today, and I hand over to my mother, but we give those both a little time to have their chats and talks that they enjoy both. Yeah. Usually he ends with what did I want to say?
Your blessed beings
with
to
you
the end of your days.
End of your days,
yeah. That thing.
Jesus, you forgot that part.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you back in orbit?
I'm back in orbit. Yeah.
You landed completely in your spaceship?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, I always love when he comes through. I can really feel the energies he's sending and what he's talking about. Like I'm very sensitive to it, so I can feel it. It's just like, whoa, it's just being...
Yeah, that's good. I need to hear that the people feel something, because I'm really like a radio station, and sometimes I'm still a human being, and I'm scared if the people really can feel it.
Really? Are you a human being? You got me. Well, Kirsty said this brought me to tears. So she's very touched with the energy.
I need that feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, if anyone else feels anything, please say it in the chat, because it's very interesting for us too to know what's happening on the other end.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because my question is always, when, of course, we are all pupils from Tina Louise Spalding, and what she brings through has a very clear lessons from lesson to lesson to lesson. That's what I mentioned when I talked to Jesus.
And the thing, yeah, you want to continue? Sorry.
And then I got a channeling from Anne-Marie Morales, and he said through her that Jesus is bringing through me an entire other aspect of his being.
Yes, that's exactly what I feel. I feel like, I mean, Tina is Tina. She's going to bring through what Tina is interested in, and Tina's stuff, whatever that is, that they can bring through her consciousness. But you're a different consciousness. And why do the same? That's boring, right?
Yeah.
You have to do something different.
Yeah, whatever. I hand myself over. I do what they want. I'm very obedient. I always prayed, put me on a place where I can serve most. And that's what I do now. So, okay.
Thank you, Annagreta. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Does Mother Mary want to talk? No. Does the moon want to talk? No. Are they not ready yet? You need more space?
Well, I think we can take some... after Susan also was brought to tears. And yeah, Smithifix wonders if was Jesus a practitioner of sun gazing when he was there. That's what he's asking.
What is sun gazing?
Sun gazing is when you stare just when the sun is coming up or coming down, almost going down, and then you look at the sun to get the energies from the sun. I have a story to tell about that, because I tried to do that, and I was doing that all the time, and then I realized, suddenly and I even did it in the daytime. Stupid, but I even did that. And I started feeling really headache and but also there were some shifts happening within my mind, but a bit too much. So I felt like my eyes was burning, so I had to stop. But it was probably a bit too much too soon. Yeah,
there's so many things possible. I'm doing right now the mastery of alchemy, and this is also very super thing. You build up your energy field in a octagon, and then you do this, and then you swirl, and this. I also can say we must learn. There are so many things available, and I love it. I love to do it.
Yeah, I remember, what was it? The tetrahedron, the Merkaba, which is our spaceship that kind of spins around us.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I did that meditation once, and I could feel like everything was just there. It was just on, and I felt love. Even going on the tube in London, I felt like this oozing of love. It was crazy.
Wow.
Really wonderful.
Yeah. It's difficult to talk with you and watch in the camera, and talk to you and watch in the camera. So
You can do it, Annagreta. I believe in you.
Okay, so now are they ready? No.
Well, we have a lot of people talking here on the... So...
Jesus is coming back.
Is he coming back?
Maybe he forgot something.
Yeah, maybe he's talking about sun gazing. Maybe.
It's okay. Okay, dears. I'm back. My beloved beings. It's okay for you if you doubt. It's okay that the medium has doubt. It is okay to struggle while you're searching your way to truth. It is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to fall over your own feet. That's what Annagreta is doing a lot. And we see her struggling. You should have seen her today. She was falling over the cat. She was falling over the things in her apartment. She tried to vacuum and clean, and while she was cleaning, she made more mess. That's her personality. Some things come in her head, and then other things come in her head. So there's always a circus going on. And through this circus, I come through. So this is always an adventure for me. So what you have to watch is what is your reaction when you hear those ways. This is all I'm asking you. Does it nurture you? Does it feed your souls? Does it wake up you? Does it lift you up? That's all I want when I speak through her or any other medium. That's what I had to add after my speech. Please never listen to Annagreta when she says confused things. We come to clear it up. We love you, still love you, and always love you. And I will always be with you until the end of your time.
Booyah! There it was. That's what he forgot. He came back to say that.
Now we had it. Okay. So, okay. I'm allowed to say confused stuff. Very good.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
But this is why we're here. We're here because we're learning.
We are learning together.
Yeah,
yes.
And that's
we
okay.
walk this way together.
Yeah.
Mother Mary. Now Mother Mary is right. Now she's come.
Now she's ready. She was waiting for that sentence from Jesus, I think.
He pushed her aside, as naughty boys do with their mother.
Son, you have to say the last sentence before I come on. No.
Yes. Okay.
I'm excited.
My heart is pumping.
Take a deep breath. I'm
still anxious if I'm good enough for those high entities, but I shut up.
Do you need some more vacuum? I can vacuum it off.
Now you sucked the stone from my crown.
Well, it was it needed some polishing.
It was very expensive, this crown. This is brilliance. It's diamonds and jewels. You know that.
I don't believe you.
You have a super expensive thing on your head.
I know. It's pure silver.
Pure silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I put it in my hand, it crumbles like an old paper of sandwich.
It's kind of protecting my third eye, because if I open it up, it just.
I have the whole time this pressure since in rehab it started. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay,
blah, blah, blah.
Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so excited today. Mother Mary. Thank you. Thank you, my beloved beings, for allowing me to speak again. I get called from some beings. I hear you're praying. So from time to time, it is my wish to give you my words so that you feel a response to all your prayers. Sometimes I feel the longing, the need to step out the stiff postures of your statue. They are standing in your churches, and I have an expression like this, or like this, or a Pieta holding heavy Jesus on my knees, which is impossible if you think about that. Your Pietas not really work as the body of my beloved son was very heavy and I couldn't hold it in my hand. Those statues are nevertheless expressing an ideal version of my being on earth. But let me tell you, I was insecure like she is. I was from time to time talking nonsense like he does. I was struggling. I had dirty feet. I had, in a time, problems with the skin. I had long hair, but it wasn't always combed. I saw Annagreta today struggling with her hair, trying to make it beautiful, thinking it is not beautiful enough for the screen. I remember we had our kinds of oil, we had our scarves. We tried to be beautiful as well. I was not much other than the young girls today who sit with their mobile phone and making selfies and trying to improve it a little bit. We wanted to have beautiful scarves, beautiful eyes. I was not always dedicated like a nun in a monastery who says beauty of the body is luxury, is not worth anything because you only have to shine from your inner beauty. We, all biblical figures you idealize today, we're not much different like you are today. So do not estimate yourself less than you are. Don't put us on altars. We were like you were, searching for God, trying to improve ourselves, trying to have fun, trying to amuse ourselves, and see what we can learn on this place that you call Earth. I want to build this bridge to you so that you have a clearer idea of who we are or who we were. Now I'm free of the questions of ego. We are free of being angry at the neighbors or struggling with forgiving or don't like the food that we eat, all those earth things. I'm free from that now, so I see it from a higher perspective. And now that so many people on the earth are still praying to me, I say, well, this was not quite me, what they are praying to. Their idea that they have from me is not quite what I was. But of course, my energy increased a lot through all those prayers. So I got a higher position as I was ready to take. But we are so many. When I care for you, my beloved beings, when you bend on your knees and light the candle in your church, I'm with you. And I'm with a lot of angels. The power that we have is tremendous. It's tremendous. And you can feel it. I promise you, when you visit me on the places where you made those statues of mine, you feel my energy. And those who are sensitive, that know what I'm talking about. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is real. I do have a connection to this being, as she was praying a lot as little child, came to my statue and wrote wishes in the book beside the candles. And she always came to me and prayed, and she had a lot of statues of mine. She got my statues from the flea markets and washed me under a shower. So this time connected us. Later on, she forgot to pray to me, but I'm not insulted. I'm still there. So it makes it easy for me to get through her. Many prayers to my person or to my entity will come in May, because they say the May is the month of Mother Mary. And they say the May is special lovable, special gracious, full of the smell of flowers. So it's related to me, and there are many prayers around the globe, especially in those countries where people are very poor. And I nurture them with my energy. I nurture a lot of gay people. In the gay community, they have pictures of mine, and I help them. I love my gay people. I love those who are in difficult circumstances. I love those who are unique, and I love those who stumble and fall. I remember all that from my life, and yet I got the honor to give birth to a divine being. So never underestimate what you are, who you are, what you are able to do. You have always my help. You have always my energy to access it and support you in what you are doing. And my special force, no, force is not the right word. My special ability, my special strength is comfort. So when you are sad, when your lover has left you, when your child doesn't call you, when the job you wanted you didn't earn, please call me. I'm very good and comforting, and I love to do that. I love to do that. And in those moments, we are one. You're always, always able to access the divine power. Use it, my dears. Use it and tell it everybody. You might think it's so old-fashioned to go into those churches and bend down and light a candle and say, "Dear Mother Mary, help me to overcome my flu." You think this is so old-fashioned. But I tell you something, it works. You do not have to bend down your knees. But sometimes this position of feeling humble or dedicated, being on the knees is an expression for that. This attitude of open up yourself, humble to the divine, creates a field, creates an openness that we can come through. We don't have preferences, but humble people have, in a way, more access because they open themselves and dedicate themselves to us. So we dive in fully. That does not mean that you should not be proud when you've done something great. That means you should not be proud when you have gorgeous children who do great things in their job. That does not mean you should not pat yourself on the shoulders when you did another course in Miracle Year, when you helped somebody poor, when you step into your force, when you dance like you never danced before. All is allowed. Only if you need comfort from me, sometimes it's helpful to go down on your knees because then you are in a soully frequency that is familiar to my humbleness that I had when I was on earth. My loves, this is only to let you know that this all is very real. And in those times when you have trouble on your planet, you had always trouble on your planet. But when you are confused from too much vibrations, too much devices, too much informations, too much requires to your persons, just leave everything aside, go into the fields or go into a church or go onto a place where you have a holy feeling and come to me. Just come to me. This is an invitation, and I will nurture your souls. I will raise your frequency. I can heal you from a lot of things you are not even aware of, that they are hanging and clinking on you because they are sometimes so smart to hide themselves. You are worthy beings like I was. And I will, from the bottom of my heart, want to support you as long as you walk this way on earth. You pray to me, but often I also pray to you. God bless you. Mother Mary.
She's so sweet.
She's really sweet.
Yeah.
She's really feels a bit angelic.
Yeah.
Very feminine.
I didn't know that you collected her statue when you were little.
I had all kinds. I had a black one from lava, from Sicilian.
Wow.
I had a wooden old-fashioned. I had one wax, rose red, and with the time she lost her color, she faded, she got white, and then the rose red was only in her feet. I had one, she could change color with the weather. I had one, she always lost her crown. Yeah, but yeah, when I moved, I left them there because I thought this is old-fashioned, but maybe I should bring them back.
I think you will.
I can tell Mother Mary to heal this. Do you see here? They searched me, and they cut me.
They cut you?
Yes.
Oh, is that where they went in?
The surgery, yeah. So
yeah. Okay. I thought it was from the neck thing.
No, they cut it and opened it and put the muscles aside and then put some protease inside. I told you that.
Yeah, but I didn't know that they went in here. I thought they went in from behind. I thought that would be a natural place from behind, but
yeah, once I had a surgery from the back. It's always my neck. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
now I think it's completely healed.
Physical stuff, yes, because the people prayed so much. And today we sent also a prayer to Anne Fuller. She had a surgery on Monday. And so...
Do you know how that's gone?
Recovery, Anne Fuller. Okay. And everybody who has something in our community, everybody who watches, come to our group and say, we have this and this, please help me pray. That's what I did in the churches in my childhood with Mother Mary, and then we pray together, and the healing is almost invisible. Yeah.
Irene says that the energy of Mary was amazing, that she's shaking inside.
Yeah, she's very sweet. She's real. I could always feel that. And when I was bending my knees in front of her statue, was one I really loved. I could feel the prayers from the candles that the people prayed as if they were moving like clouds. I could feel the energy of the prayers, and I could also feel the energy of the angels. There's really strong energies over there.
Cool.
Even if you don't like Catholic churches, of course.
Yeah.
But there are some holy places.
I also really like the energy of churches, actually. I've never understood like Christianity and those kind of teachings, but I always like the place because I feel like it's a nice, it's nice energy in there.
Yeah, often.
Yeah.
Because the places where a lot of people pray, whether the priests are doing strange things or not, if they are old-fashioned or not, if they are patriarchic or not, the places where lots of prayers are said, there's lots of responses, and so there are some holy places there.
Yeah. Now I'm very curious about the moon.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
I'm wondering too. I don't know why I'm so scared today. I want to have the dignity to be.
Do you want some more vacuum? Do you want some more vacuum cleaning?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll get it. You ready? Are you ready? Get ready.
Yes. Much better. Those strange things you have. I collect Mother Mary's, you collect vacuum cleaners, and
yes,
all kinds of strange stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What is the time saying, my dear?
It's 10 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dear Mona, are you ready? Would you love to talk to me? Yes? Okay. Okay. See you later.
It's like a spinning basketball.
Okay. Good evening. I know I'm new for you as a talking entity, but I'm very, very old in your consciousness. Similar like Mother Mary hears all your prayers. Me, this moon energy, this aspect of moon energy, also hears all your poems, all your fairy tales, all your astrologers who make some messages for the future. We know all children books where little boys are riding in her bed to the moon. We know all the love songs where couples standing and watching to the moon and hope that their love gets fulfilled. There is an interference. There is this, you call her the space cat.
The space cat.
Cats reacting to energies, animals react to energies. Hey, come on. It's coming. Hi. Yeah, it's the moon. Usually the dogs are reacting to me, but today is the cat.
I wonder if it turns into a werewolf or a werecat.
The werewolves, my dear. Of course, we are referring to the werewolves. We refer to old archaic rituals that were taken under the full moon. So I am a planet in the outer space, as you say it. I'm a planet that you see with your eyes, but I'm also a power, a force in your subconscious. I'm an archetype. I am not only a lamp that helps you orientate in the darkness. I am also a force that is corresponding to you and in you. You know, now it gets specific. You know, when you have something in your conscious, then you can project it outside. If you wouldn't have a sense for moon, you would not see me. So this is deep implanted in your system to look to the sun, to the stars, to the moon. This was created and designed that way. Now, there are so many stories around the moon, and I do not refer today, was the moon landing from USA, was it real or was it fake? Do you meet extraterrestrial beings over there? Is this a space station? This is a theme for another show. I hope those of you who are so curious are not disappointed. Right now, we know this being, Annagreta, our guest today, is a poet. She writes novels, so she has a poetic feeling. So that aspect I'm accessing now, or this aspect I'm expressing now. Those of you who get blinking eyes when they hear Moon River, la, 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 and all those songs, they touch some feelings in you. Usually it is an expression for longing. You are longing for something. And why is that? On evenings like this, when you see me so bright on the sky, on those days, on those nights, excuse me, in those nights, your subconscious is called. So I'm bringing things out of you. I am stimulating things that are deep in your subconscious. There are cultures where all women have a menstruation on full moon. And there are cultures where women are allowed to freak out and everything comes out of them that they usually hide. So the full moon is the time when you dream intensely. I'm standing for the subconscious. So this is a precious evening. I want you to take care of what you dream. I want you to listen to your inner feelings that come up. Because the deepest longings you have is what you are meant to do. It is not your job to put a pressure on your deepest longings. It's not your job to silence your deepest longings. It is your job to estimate, to appreciate your deepest longings. Listen to what your heart wants to experience. Listen to what pain is coming up. If you feel a deep pain coming up, appreciate it. It was hidden behind closed doors and it needs to be seen so that you can heal. So, what I'm referring to or what I'm connected to is deepest soul essence in your precious beings. So, take your time for me. Take your time for the full moon. See that I am in a rhythm coming to you all 4 weeks. I come and go and come and go. And you are responding to the rhythm, to ebb and flow, to day and night, to spring and autumn. All is a rhythm. I think this was mentioned before. But the full moon is always something like a high point, in a show you would say the crescendo. It's always, can you help that being? The highest point in a show. How do you call that? The excitement point, the bang. Yeah, we find better words for that. So we have to deal with the human um, vocabulary, but we don't want to waste time with that. So this is a precious day in your month, a precious night in your month. And we would appreciate, or I would appreciate, if you take time to write diaries and listen to yourself and be silent in yourself, because this is the time when a real energy is influencing you and calling the deepest things in your souls so that they come to the surface. And this should be celebrated. You have lost your celebrations of full moon. I would give you the intention to come back to make celebrations of the full moon, especially when it is warmer. It shouldn't be too difficult for you to get out. get out with some of your best friends or people that understand the meaning of this ritual or the sense of this special time, of this special moment. Do like your ancestors did. Go outside and make a circle and allow this moon force to come down and communicate with you. It's all communication. We all have consciousness. I have consciousness. You have consciousness. You are made to receive my force, and you are made to communicate with me. We get a sign. We get a sign. Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me, the battery is low. Excuse me.
Oh, but the battery is low. Plug in the battery. Are you still channeling? Is this the moon plugging in your battery? That would be funny. Oh, let's have a drink. Wow. I can take the time to say that the Lorelei retreat, our early bird price is ending tomorrow. So if you have any interest in joining us in...
I'm so sorry, the cat put out the plug from the... And now a light fell off. Oh, this is until imperfect.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm just talking about the Lorelei retreat, just while you were...
That's good. Yeah. Very great. Okay, do that. Talk about the Lorelei.
Yeah. I'm just saying that the early bird price is ending tomorrow. So anyone that wants to join us for a wonderful week of magical channeling and yoga and organic food in the beautiful Lorelei in Germany, you're more than welcome. So all you need to do is go to spiritsofanagreta.com and then you go to events and you will see it there.
Okay, the moon is coming back.
Cool.
My dears, no panic. I am eternal. I have seen so many things on earth. I have the patience of the eternity. If you forgot to plug in your device. My dears, what I want to tell you, so we are connected. I would love to see you in circles on the full moon to celebrate the full moon and its magical power to you. And be aware if you have strange dreams, if you have suddenly awareness of something that you didn't have before, if you have suddenly inspirations that you never thought of. This is a magic night. You are surrounded from magic. Sharpen your senses for that. It's long forgotten, but it's a precious night. And it's a night full of miracles. The more you care for that, the more you appreciate that, the more magic, the more miracles will happen. You will have contact to beings on a telepathic way. You might channel in those moments, you will receive visions from the other side of the veil. Be open for that. It's the night of unicorns. It's the night of fairy tales. It's the night for love, for couples, for making love. It's also the time for broken hearts to heal. It's the time when your animals start to staring in the moon. So they can do that. You can do that too. It's a magical force. Reactivate it again and come to me. You are seen from the Galactic Council, from Jesus, from Mother Mary, from extraterrestrial beings, from angels. And I'm glad that I have the chance to talk to you. So I wish you a good night.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
That was nice.
The moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah.
The cats took your charger.
The cats took the charger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what else? What else? And my head is a little bit blank after the channeling.
I understand.
I have a white
You're
cloud.
You're still in the orbit. You're still in orbit a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sing you a song. It's from the Lorelei. The Lorelei is an old stone, an old rock. And there was a virgin sitting on that rock and combing her long, long hair under the full moon. And when the fishermen came and they were sailing, they heard the singing of the Lorelei while she was combing her hair, her long, long blonde hair, and all their ships broke. And the song is like that. It's very, very, very old song. It's German, but I try to sing it in English. Okay. You stop me when when it gets too weird. Please stop me, Ken.
It's too late, Annagreta. It's too late. It's too late for that.
The song is I don't know what is the meaning that I am feeling so sad. A fairy time of old, old times, it doesn't get out of my mind. The night is dark and it's cold out there, and silently is flowing the Rhine. The top of the mountain is shining in golden evening dawning light. A virgin with golden hair is sitting on the Rhine. And after all ships broke. Okay.
Fabulous.
This was my translation of the song, but only the first part.
I should have like some kind of applause button or something, so we can have like applause on the. That would be fun.
Yeah, we have. How much places do we have left? 5, I think. 5. So
yeah,
if you
maybe 5.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We would love to welcome you where I was born.
And yeah, of course, if anyone wants to like pay half price first and then the other half later or anything, just let us know in the contact section on Facebook. So yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, a magic place.
I
tell you, and a magic night. The night of the full moon where miracles happen, and when you are so deeply connected with the moon and with Jesus and Mother Mary.
We love you very much. Thank you for participating in our a little bit unusual space show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your patience with sometimes I'm so confused, and for you allowing me to be as I am.
We wouldn't want it any other way, Annagreta.
Okay, dears.
Okay.
We love you.
Nano, nano.
Nanu, nanu. See you next time on New Moon.
New moon.
New Moon.